Hello everyone. One day one root or etymology and the roots అనే దాంట్లో మనం ఒక ఇంట్రడక్షన్ సెషన్ అయింది ఒకటి. ప్రతిరోజు ఒక రూట్ తీసుకొని చెప్తానన్నాను, మీకు ప్రామిస్ చేస్తాను. ఆ రకంగానే ఇవాళ మనం ఫస్ట్ రూట్తో ఈ క్లాస్ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం. వెల్కమ్ టు విజయానంద్ ఎడ్యుహబ్ ఛానల్. ఇవాళ రూట్ ఏంటంటే డిక్ట్, DICT, dict. It is a root. Dict means to say, to speak, to tell. Root is dict, and dict means to say, to speak, to tell. That's the meaning of the root dict. Okay, let's go into the details of the root. Dict, the root dict, it originated, its etymology. Let's know the etymology, okay? It originated from the language Latin. Dict originated from Latin language. Original word is not dict, okay? It is taken from this word. It spells as DICERE, okay? And you can look at the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet, also for this Dictator, okay? Dictator. From this word, dict is taken, and it's basically Latin. And its English pronunciation is, it's an IPA. That script is IPA, but in English English is also approximately given Dictator, okay? It means to say, to speak, to tell. Dict means to say, to speak, or to tell. It originated from the Latin language, and the word from which it originated is dicere, okay? Dicere. And the past participle of dicere is dictus. DICTS, dictus, which means said. Past participle of say, said, said. Okay, past participle. Actually, dict is taken from the past participle form of dicere. Okay. So from which dict is derived? The basic word is dicere. The past participle of this dicere is dictus. From dictus, dict is taken. And these two words, dicere and dictus, belong to Latin language, from which dict, DICTA, is taken. And this word entered English. This is the root. From Latin, it was taken by Old French, and then it moved on from Old French to Middle English to Modern English. Okay. Many English words containing dict relate to speaking, telling, declaring, or say something. There are so many words with the root dict. All these words commonly mean to say, to declare, or to tell something. Okay. Root meaning. Dict means say, speak, or tell. One example word from this root is predict, which means say before. Dict means say, so in the meaning also it is say. Pre means before. Saying before something happens, that is called predict. Dictionary meaning. Dictionary is another word taken from the same root, dict, dictionary. Dictionary means a book containing words and their meanings. It's a book which tells about so many words and their meanings. Next word is contradict. Okay, here also we can say dict. Contradict means say against. Say against. It is also saying, but saying something, saying against. Verdict You can observe dict here. Verdict. True saying. It is very, very true saying. Dictate. Here also we find dict and AT, 3 letters are added. Dictate means say for writing, dictating somebody. Say something for writing. So all these words, predict, dictionary, contradict, verdict, dictate, all these words originated from dict. There are still so many words. Okay, as an example, I have given 5 words here. And the pronunciation of dict root is IP. Here IPS script is given. Dict. It is not letter D. It is a sound symbol of the sound D. And this, which looks like English letter I, it gives the sound E, D, and it sounds as K, T. Don't think these are English letters. These are symbols representing those sounds. Dict. And how many syllables in this word, in this root dict? There is only one syllable. One syllable. Only one syllable. Where is the word stress? All the monosyllabic words are the one syllable words. They are stressed because there is no any other syllable. They are naturally stressed. Now, the words taken from the root dict, word 1, predict. We know more details about the word. This root breakdown, breaking the root and the remaining word, is pre plus dict. This is the root. We have to separate the root. Separately we are saying to understand it in detail. Predict. Pre means before, dict means say. So predict means to say before something happens. Saying before something happens. It may rain. Rainfall will be there. The weather is predicted. Okay. So before the rain falls, people say that. So that is predicting. And the part of speech of predict is verb. Predict is a verb. And the origin of this predict is pradikara. Pra means before, dikara means to say. The root of the original word of the dict. Once again, the meaning to say what you think will happen in future. Predict means to tell something what we are thinking that will happen in the future. Okay. In Telugu, mundigane cheppadam, Hindi में पहले से बताना, जो भी होगा आगे फ्यूचर में उसको पहले ही बताना. And IPA script of predict is, you have seen the dict. This is pre. Pre spelling is letters P-R-E. It spells P-R-E. But in IPA, sound for P, sound for Ra, sound for E. So you have to remember that. Predict. Syllabification. How many syllables are there? Pre is one syllable. Dict is second syllable. Predict. It is a 2-syllable word, disyllabic word. Whenever there are more than one syllable, the stress pattern changes. Okay. Because here 2 syllables are there, predict, the stress goes with the second syllable, predict. If it is on first syllable, predict. Okay, it is as it is on the second syllable, predict, dict is stressed more. And there are some sentences with the word predict. The teacher predicted that Ravi would score full marks. The teacher predicted that Ravi would score full marks. The weather forecast predicts heavy rain tomorrow. Like saying, predict means saying something before it happens. Then, these are collocations. Collocations are nothing but words which go together. Okay, naturally, they are called collocations. Not saying the future, telling the future anamu, It's predict the future. Predict the future. Predict success. Predict the result. We predict the result. We predict the rainfall and we accurately predict. Okay. And the synonyms of predict: forecast. Synonyms means the words which give similar meaning. Forecast, foresee, anticipate. All these three words carry the similar meaning as the predict. The antonyms which give the negative meaning: ignore, overlook. And the word family, the other words which are developed from this word predict are prediction, predictable, predictive, predictor. By using the suffixes in word formation, it is a process called suffixation and also prefixation. So, using the process called suffixation, predict has given rise to prediction, predictable, predictive, predictor. These are the words related to the word predict. Then word 2 from the same root, dict, that is dictionary. Its root breakdown, separating the root: dict, okay. Dict means say, same meaning. So what is meant by dictionary? A dictionary is a book that tells the meanings of words, and its part of speech is noun. This also originated from Latin dictio, means saying or expression. Okay. Meaning, in elaborate meaning, a book containing words and their meanings. In Telugu, it's called Nighantavu. हिंदी में इसको शब्दकोश बोलते हैं. And IPA script is sound for da, sound for e, ka, sha. You can look at the symbol sha, just like elongated s it is, but it sounds sha. So diksha is a hash vowel, very little sound. Dictionary, na, a, ra, e. So dictionary, that is the IPA script, and its syllables are 4. Word stress is dic is stressed. The first syllable is stressed. Dictionary. Sentences: please bring your English dictionary tomorrow. I searched the meaning in the dictionary. These are some sentences in using the word dictionary. Collocations are English dictionary, pocket dictionary, online dictionary, bilingual dictionary, dictionary entry. And synonyms are lexicon, word book. These are, they give the similar meaning. And word family is again dictionary or diction. These two are taken from the word. A dictionary tells the meanings of words, because it has the root dict. Dict means tell, speak or say. So how does it relate means, here we can understand a dictionary tells the meanings of words. And some common mistakes committed are open dictionary, it's wrong. Open the dictionary, it needs an article the. Next, word 3, dictate. Our root is dictate is added. Okay. Dict plus 8. Dict means say. Dictate means to say aloud so someone else can write it down. చెప్పేటప్పుడు వేరే వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా రాయడానికి వీలుగా డిక్టేట్ చేయడం అన్నమాట. Part of speech, it's a verb. Dictate is a verb. It's also originated from Latin dictere, meaning to repeat or say formally. Dictate meaning to speak words for another person to write. It's not saying to oneself or saying to somebody in a fast mode. somebody has to write it down. That is called dictating. The purpose is the other person should write, must be able to write. In Telugu, చెప్పి రాయించటం, రాసేలాగా చెప్పటం. Okay, बोलकर लिखवाना. जो कोई भी लिख रहा हो वो लिखने के जैसा बोलना पड़ेगा. That is dictation. IPA, dic, sound for ta. A, it is a diphthong, A plus E, A, dict, dict, dictate, dictate. Okay. Syllabification is dictate, 2 syllables are there. Word stress is on second one. Dictate, dictate, tate is more stressed. That is stressed. Sentences, the teacher dictated 5 sentences. Can you dictate your phone number? Okay. Collocations, the words which go together along with the dictate. Dictate notes, dictate letters, dictate terms and conditions, dictate a message, dictate instructions. Synonyms are instruct, command, read aloud. One who commands is also called dictator. So command, instruct, read aloud are the synonyms. Listen, obey are antonyms. And the family of this word are dictation, dictator, dictatorial. It's a type of government, dictatorial government. Okay. Memory trick is, you can remember the teacher says, the students write. That is called dictation. Okay. And common mistake is, teacher dictated me. No teacher dictates a student. Teacher ఎవరు కూడా dictate చేయరు. Teacher कभी भी students को dictate नहीं करते. Students को dictate नहीं करते. वो क्या करते हैं? Teacher dictated the answers to me. टीचर्లు आंसर्स ने डिक्टेट చేస్తారు. टीचर्स जो होते हैं वो आंसर्स को डिक्टेट करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स लिखने के लिए, लेकिन स्टूडेंट्स को डिक्टेट नहीं करते. दैट्स व्हाई दिस यूसेज इज रॉन्ग. फोर्थ वर्ड, contradict. Okay. IPA pronunciation is contradict. Here you can see the symbol above and before the stressed syllable. Okay. This means the third syllable is to be stressed. That is a stress symbol. Stress, contradict. Dict should be stressed. Syllabification, 3 syllables, contradict, 3 syllable word it is, and it is a verb. Contradict, predict, contradict. So dict should be stressed. Meaning, to say that something is not true. Contradicting means saying something that's not true. To express the opposite of what someone has said. To disagree by giving a different statement. ఇచ్చిన స్టేట్మెంట్ ని ఒప్పుకోకపోవడం. అలాగే ఒకళ్ళు చెప్పిందని వ్యతిరేకంగా మాట్లాడడం. టు సే దట్ సంథింగ్ ఇస్ నాట్ ట్రూ. ఏదైనా ఒకటి అది నిజం కాదు అని చెప్పడం, వ్యతిరేకించడం. ఓకే. కాంట్రడిక్ట్ మీనింగ్ టు సే ద ఆపోజిట్. వ్యతిరేకంగా చెప్పు, ఖండించు. विरोध करना हिंदी में. Word origin, contra is taken from Latin, against. Contra means against. Dicere, already we have discussed, it's Latin, means to say or speak. So contradicere means to speak against, and it came through Old French to English contradict. It has changed from contradicere, changed to contradict, and it appeared in English. And root analysis is contra, against, dict means to say. So contradict means to speak against. Saying is there, but saying against is contradict. Okay. Some collocations with contradict. Directly contradict, adverb plus contradict, openly contradict, strongly contradict, publicly contradict, repeatedly contradict. పదే పదే వ్యతిరేకించడం, అందరి ముందు పబ్లిక్గా వ్యతిరేకించడం, చాలా గట్టిగా వ్యతిరేకించడం, ఇవన్నమాట. కాంట్రాడిక్ట్ ప్లస్ నౌన్. దిస్ ఇస్ అనదర్ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ collocations. Contradict the evidence, contradict the facts, contradict yourself, contradict an agreement, an argument, contradict a witness, contradict a report, contradict a claim. All these words collocate with contradict. Okay, here and here. And structure is changed, so I have shown you separately. Here the structure is adverb plus contradict. Here contradict plus a noun. Now the synonyms of contradict: oppose, deny, dispute, refute, challenge, reject. All these words are similar in meaning to contradict. Antonyms are agree, confirm, support, verify, affirm. Antonyms to contradict. And the word family, other word forms of contradict are contradict, contradiction, contradictory, contradictorily, contradictoriness. Okay. Verb, noun, adjective, adverb. This is again noun form. All these forms are from the word contradict. Again, that word is taken formed from the root dict. Sentences: the witness contradicted his earlier statement. This is the usage in sentence. Don't contradict your parents rudely. It's a given for spoken English, who are practicing spoken English. Don't contradict your parents rudely. Okay. Common errors: he contradicted to me. To is not needed. Contradicted me is enough. He contradicted me, not to me. Again, one more example. The facts are contradicting with the report. Okay. The report, preposition is not needed here. The facts contradict the report. Okay. Then fifth word, verdict. IPA pronunciation is ver, sound for, symbol for ver, sound ver. And this is the symbol, just like number 3 with 2 dots is the sound of Okay, verdict, verdict. In spelling you see letter R, but in pronunciation we don't see the symbol for R. So R need not be pronounced there. Verdict. Syllabification: 2 syllables. Verdict, 2 syllables. Then part of speech is noun. Verdict is a noun. Contradict is a verb, but verdict is a noun. Meaning: a judgment given by a jury in a court of law. Contradict means a judgment given by the jury in a court. A final decision or judgment. That's the meaning in sentence and in word. तीर्पु तुदी निर्णयम. हिंदी में फैसला. This word originated from Latin word virus, true, dictum from dicere. Dictum from dicere, taken from dicere again. Something said, a truthful declaration, a true declaration, a truthful declaration, that is verdict. Example sentence: the jury gave its verdict. And collocations are adjective plus verdict, that is one structure. Examples: final verdict, unanimous verdict, fair verdict. Verb plus verdict, deliver a verdict. Deliver అనేది ఒక verb. Deliver a verdict, accept the verdict, overturn the verdict, await the verdict. Okay. and verdict plus preposition structure. That means this structure may be any of the three. Verdict on, verdict in, verdict against. Okay. Synonyms of verdict are judgment, decision, ruling, finding, conclusion, determination. These are all similar in meaning with the verdict. And antonyms are uncertainty, indecision, doubt, deadlock. When there is no decision is reached, that's called deadlock. These are some 5 words I have discussed from the root dict. So dict gave rise to so many words. Okay, we have discussed only 5 words which are very important and which are very useful, which occur very frequently in the examinations. So I am selecting those roots which give rise to many words and which are very, very important for the to attempt the competitive exams. So today's word dict has been discussed in a fairly detailed manner. Of course, I can give you a sentence for each collocation or each synonym or each antonym, but it becomes a very, very, very detailed session, and you may get bored. So I'm taking only just, I have limited myself to just synonyms, antonyms of the word which is formed from the same root. So one day, one root. That is the procedure I am following. If you have any suggestions, surely put it in the comment box. I'll try to follow your recommendations or suggestions or feedback. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep watching, keep share to others who are in need of this root vocabulary, root to vocabulary. Thank you so much.